Hi there, everybody. This is Octavian back again with episode 4 of Duocasts, and the third episode of Duocasts in which we will be casting alongside Pheqes. Say hello to everybody, Pheqes.
It seems like more than 3, but I take your word for it. You're keeping track of it more than I am. Hello. Oh, RF Legend.
It might be more than 3 at this point. I don't know. I'm not very well known for my ability with numbers.
Yeah, getting let's not talk about numbers. You know, numbers aren't so important whenever you have an invade going on. But not much happening. Don't worry, I'm not too fluent with numbers either. So I won't hold it against you.
Yeah, and I'm really excited for this game today because this is going to be a ranked 5s match. The other ones we've had on Duocasts have all been solo queue, but this one's going to be a high-level ranked 5s match up in the challenger tier of ranked 5s, and it's going to be Team Fear Gaming facing off against University of Texas Arlington's 5s team, which is dear to our own hearts because we are both CSL casters.
We are CSL casters. That means collegiate casters for Collegiate Star League, for anyone wondering if I'm not allowed to plug that on here. Yeah, thank you. So yeah, Texas Arlington, pretty decent collegiate team. Kind of get overshadowed by the brothers or sisters, I guess you could say, Texas A&M. But we'll see how they do against Fear Gaming up here in this ranked 5s. I'm really excited. I love ranked 5s. This is gonna be good. And if Peckenwolf on the team, Peckenwolf and Cloud Nguyen and RF Legend all in one team. I recognize all those names from solo queue.
This is a solo queue masters sort of team put together here from Team Fear Gaming, so it's going to be very, very different. University of Texas is going to have their work cut out for them here, but I think they can probably handle it if they play to their best.
Yeah. Oh yeah, in case anyone was wondering, Fear Gaming is on the blue side. Texas Arlington is on the red side, I believe. Yes. I don't think we cleared that one up.
Yeah, that is the lineup here as Creative and Joe are getting pushed back under the tower. That's not exactly what I expected for the bottom lane. Though Corky and Sona have incredible bursts early on, so I suppose I may have overlooked that in favor of the fact that Caitlyn is just such a lane bully. So I kind of fell into the trap of Caitlyn's going to be the lane bully in this lane, but no, it turns out that Corky and Sona can more than hold their own.
Well, that's actually one of the disadvantages. I mean, there are advantages of taking the jungle camp early on, but one of the disadvantages is that you can, if your opponent is privy to it, or suspects it, they can actually shove the wave up really far, or like really quickly. And with Sona and Corky there, you can do it pretty quickly with a phosphorus bomb, and that gets them pushed underneath the turret and actually puts pressure on them. So you have to kind of make a decision whether to farm underneath the turret, which is already high pressured as it is, or harass the enemy. And this time, Creative and IIIIITS chose to take a little bit of farm for it, and which is why Creative's ahead in farm right now.
Yeah, they seem to have recovered fairly well from the damage, but it looks like the first gank of the game.
Oh yeah, huge, I guess I should say, going up onto RF Legend. Flash is blown, but Sonic Wave was not used. Minions kind of get in the way of Huge. He's not going to be able to get in there, so RF Legend is going to save himself with a flash down, though.
Yeah, I would say that was certainly a successful gank from the side of Huge. I mean, he can just loop back around if he wants to. Now, it seems he's going back to base, but next time he comes back into a jungle from the base, he could choose to go top lane because Rumble is most likely going to be pushing against a Malphite. That's the way he harasses through the lane with the Flame Spitter. And as a consequence of Rumble trying to harass the enemy, he often pushes the lane, and that means he'll be up in another gankable position, most likely by the time that Lee Sin gets back to that part of the map.
Yeah, and going against a Malphite, Scrap Shield typically isn't enough to really get away from a Malphite and Lee Sin when he's ganking, so he's definitely going to be vulnerable. He has a ward thrown out there, though, so he's going to try to stay fresh, but we'll get a little aggression on the bot lane. Hao Chao getting ignited, actually using the ignite onto Creative. IIIIITS may be in a bad situation, does have flash up, he's going to use that shield. Though. Yeah, no mana, has a flash up. Here comes Huge, does not land the Sonic Wave. Had that landed, it would have been, probably would have been death for Creative, although it does have his heal left. And that was actually a there's the flash, and there's the smite actually coming down on Huge. Is it going to be a first blood going over to Hao Chao? Oh, well, actually a lot of damage. There's a flash coming out from IIIIITS, and here's a teleport from RF Legendary. Going to try to pick up something here. Does actually give a kill over to IIIIITS, but Princess Seo, Ice Princess Seo, follows with a teleport of his own. Now trying to enter back here. RF Legend does pick up RNZ before dying. Ice Princess Seo, I should say. Gonna try to enter it back. Yuji maybe going down, gets that shield on him. RF Legendary gets it with a electric harpoon. And that is definitely worth for him, although he is low health right now. He has to watch out who's roaming down here right now. It is a Pantheon. Cloud Nguyen going to go right onto Princess Theo. RF Legendary is going to be able to last out. It gets stunned down onto Princess Theo from Cloud Nguyen and does pick up the kill. So, it's kind of chaotic, but a win for the blue side. That was Fear Gaming.
Ooh, and Pekin Wolf going for a bit of harass here into Kakarot. Does a good job of just harassing this Lux away from the minion wave, has started to pull ahead in CS. So it looks like pretty much everywhere is going pretty well in favor of Fear Gaming at this point, especially the top lane. After that teleport down bottom lane was incredibly worth it for RF Legendary because he picked up 2 kills and 2 assists, and he still has the CS lead in top because there's a huge minion wave just dying to the turret up there. But he's going for another game.
Yeah, he's going for another gank. I don't know how effective it's going to be. Peckin Wolf, I mean, especially as LeBlanc, you get out pretty fast. And I am Anjo roaming to the mid lane. They're going to try to burst down. Oh my god. Peckin Wolf did burst down huge through the Ignite on him, finished up that kill. So yeah, that's a second death in about a minute for Huge. He's not looking too good right now. And I would say he did not give bust over to RF Legendary. Thought he did for a moment, but he was already off of him.
Yeah, thankfully that didn't quite. Thankfully the buffs timed out before he gave those up. But we're back up, or back down to the bottom lane, rather, where Caitlyn has still managed to pull ahead in CS. Despite the fact that it looked like Corki and Sona were getting the early edge, Caitlyn has managed to do what Caitlyn does best and continue to just farm from a distance and pull ahead in terms of CS, even though the lane is still getting pushed up against Fear Gaming down here. This Janna and Caitlyn combo has been doing a great job of keeping control of the lane.
Yeah, it's really convenient for having a Janna on your side if you want to freeze the lane, because they can throw the shield down, mitigate most of the minion damage, which is pretty heavy early on, mitigate most of it, and kind of freeze the lane outside of the turret. Just farm at your low heart's content. That's exactly what they're doing. But now Cloud Nguyen is going to go down there, but not much going to come from him. He walks right over reward.
Yeah, there's so much pressure on Hawkeye right now because he's pushed up with the Foster spawns over and over again, looking to try and get that advantage in the lane. But it hasn't really worked out for him, and that means the lane has been pushed up over and over, and Cloud Nguyen is able to put some pressure down on the bottom side of the map.
Yeah, he is mid lane right now, though, and Kakarot got quite a bit of damage on the Peckin Wolf. He has the final spark up, choosing not to use it, though. Probably a good idea. And save it down. Save it for later when he knows he can finish him off.
Very difficult to land skill shots onto a LeBlanc who hasn't been forced to use her distortion yet. So I doubt that if she were to go for Final Spark, unless there was some mitigating circumstance, Peckin Wolf would get hit by that. Kakarot tossing out the Q, doesn't quite connect the E, lands over the wall. Pantheon's here.
He is there. Peckin Wolf's going to finish it off. A little sigil of malice there. Nice little, nice amount of damage going on to Kakarot. Good timing for Cloud Nguyen as well.
Yeah, he's had good timing pretty much overall this game. He's been where he needs to be when he needs to be there.
There's not too much else happening so far. Oh man, it's been pretty exciting. So like right now, not used to a lull point. But yeah, bot lane, like Emerson focuses on bot lane a lot, I feel like. And there's, that's a big chunk of damage coming out from Sona. But it's going to be shielded away, and he's going to be able to heal it back up with the Dorn's spell vamp, I feel.
Fade from the side of Team Fear Gaming.
Yeah, Equalizer is not up. Princess Seo gets locked down. Actually, the second lockdown goes over to Kakarot, using the Mimic on the little chains there. Final Spark goes out along with the Unstoppable Force. Looks like Cloud Nguyen is going to go down. Huge does pick up that kill, trying to put himself back into the game. This is the Lux going to slow down RF Legend, but I don't think it's going to be enough. It does flash over the wall, and there on the bot lane, Crescendo, camera flashes over just in time to see Hao Chao get taken down, or take down Creative, I should say.
Yeah, and while Caitlyn and Janna do have the advantage in terms of just an extended laning phase sort of pressure, they do not have the advantage in terms of burst in a fight. Sona and Corki is probably one of the burstiest mid-game bot lane combos there is, and we saw that come out in full force in that short bit of the 2v2 that we noticed, because when Caitlyn got hit by the Crescendo, she was still at about 2/3 of her hit points, and then within the duration of the stun, all of them went away.
Yeah, so she still has her heal up, so that just shows how fast it really happened. She didn't have time to react to actually use the heal. May have been able to save her life along with a flash. Not sure if flash was up at the time, but may have been able to save her life had they been able to use a heal at least.
Legendary going aggressive onto Seo in the top lane, and Ever since those 2 kills that he got down on the bottom side of the map from his well-timed teleport, that has been the story of this top lane. He has managed to keep the lead pretty heavily in favor of himself. Got a lot of magic penetration in his build here, and he is hitting that Rumble mid-game spike that is so very terrifying.
Yeah, he's going to hit it earlier than usual because of that double kill for sure. And he also has 2 assists. Let's not count those out. He's also out-farming Ice Princess Sayo. While top lane isn't really the most technical in farming right now, obviously they're a little bit lacking behind in their other lanes. Still doing quite a bit of, actually already had quite a bit of map pressure with the teleports coming out. So they're doing their job right now. I think they're going to be using a teleport for a dragon pretty soon, especially RF Legendary on Rumble. Very devastating using Equalizer on a dragon area. We have a little bit of
from both mid laners.
Yeah, snares landing from both mid laners, right. Pheqes getting the better half of it though. It looks like it throws the ignite down. There's the barrier coming out. I haven't said barrier in a long time. I'm used to the heal. But either way, it doesn't matter. Huge coming out of the bot lane. I don't know if he's going to be able to get too much out of this one. Actually does land the Sonic Wave. It actually kicks Anjo out into chaos. There's Crescendo going down on Anjo. Hao Chao picks up that kill. But there's RF Legendary coming out from the top lane. Throws down the Equalizer, picks up the kill on Huge. And now Hao Chao gets something here. Does get the double kill. Gets the double kill over RF Legendary though. Now Pheqes down here. Going to try to pick up IIIITS underneath the turret possibly. Does not have Mimic up. Cloud Nguyen trying to bottleneck him. Does have that block. Blocks 1 turret shot. Gives kill over to Pheqes. And now Cloud Nguyen going to walk it off. That's a, what was that, 3 for 1 altogether for the Team Fear.
They're going to go ahead and take the Dragon off the back of that, too. They've got so many members in that area of the map. They've got no reason not to go and take the objective. Ice Princess CO is going to be able to push the turret up in top lane and get some damage onto it, but I don't know that he's even going to be able to take it down before somebody comes up to stop him after the first Dragon of the game goes over to Team Fear Gaming.
Yeah, I mean, Malphites aren't known for their incredible pushing power. Pheqes does get locked down, but yeah, first Dragon of the game goes over to blue side, and that's actually pretty devastating because red team was already losing their lanes to the sheer power. Actually, I'll just call that later. RF Legendary kind of getting caught out. Not sure what that was about or if it was on purpose. Now they're going to try to catch out Anjo. Lightbind, he does hit double kill to Hao Chao. He's actually pretty fed. He only fed 1 on his team, actually. So, I mean, the kills are going over to a carry. If they can protect him in the mid game, he'll be a huge, huge force. I was saying the dragon is going to be huge because yeah.
Let's get back to it again.
Distortion Mimic and Huge not going down. He shields. Is he going to be able to get the Oh my God! He did not get the auto attack after the Sigil of Malice.
I think he did, but there was a safeguard and a Lux shield.
Yeah,
the amount of shielding was pretty crazy for Huge's Lee Sin there.
Yeah, that was a very sad LeBlanc, I'm sure. Very sad Pheqes.
He thought the sigil would be enough, but then the shield happened, and so he came back in for the auto attack, and then another shield happened, and he was just foiled at every single turn.
Yeah, did not have the ignite during that time either.
If he had, that would have been the kill. But even so, even if he had gotten that kill, he still would have traded 1 back for it. And honestly, that was a killing spree that he gave up. And even if he had gotten the kill, it would not have been anything too special. But down in bottom lane, here comes the Grand Skyfall.
Oh yeah, Grand Skyfall, man drop coming on, but a very well-placed Crescendo going to stop Nguyen, but not stop the kill. He does pick up it onto IIIITS. Not going to chase Hao Chao underneath turret, but RF Legendary is there. There's the ace in the hole, picking up Hao Chao. And now Huge, bad situation here. Leandre's on RF Legendary, doing quite a bit of damage, but Final Spark and Huge with the Resonating Strike gonna pick up RF Legendary. Enough CC, put him in place just long enough.
This guy knows how to get out of situations without just barely not dying, losing the majority of his hit points, but not all of them, and that's a useful skill to be able to have.
Yeah, he's a very support Lee Sin right now. 236 actually has more assists than his actual assist, Sona, or Renzi on Sona, I should say. So yeah, he's barely getting out, like you said, barely getting out alive, but handing over the kills to who he needs to. So that's actually really big. Hao Chao, like I said, fed, already has the Triforce, and gave the shutdown over to Kakarot earlier. Now Cloud Nguyen, Renzi here.
Ignite.
I don't think it's gonna be enough. Oh, the Monsoon! Monsoon just barely saving Cloud Nguyen, healing him up so he would not die.
Yeah, he took a page out of Huge's Lee Sin book in that particular fight and got away with about 50 health left, tries to go for the blue buff and nearly dies again.
Yeah, these junglers are living life on the edge. You know, kind of wants some
Dangerous
excitement. Yeah, thrill seekers today. I don't think he's gonna get surprise the Scuttlebug when he be able to kill him. But How Chow's there. Mega bomb, mega rocket, I should say. The big one, actually, is what it's called.
The crab was a trap.
Yeah, because he was over a ward. So yeah, pretty much what's the trap on that case?
Pheqes Wolf might be in trouble.
Yeah, Pheqes Wolf. Sonic, let's see, Sonic Wave, Resident Strike Lance. Throws down the Chilling Smite, kicks him back into a Rizzy, but Kakarot does pick up that kill, so another kill going over to him. Now looks like Fear Gaming get a little careless in their positioning.
Very well played by Huge. Managed to outplay, really, is the only word for it. The LeBlanc on the other side managed to outplay Pheqes Wolf and kept him from juking away from him with the distortions. He landed the Q after the first distortion and then waited until the very last second to use his Q so that he'd follow up on the second Mimic's distortion and follow him over the wall. And then he knew that the Mimic was going to happen, the LeBlanc passive was going to happen, and he'd get the clone. So he kicked him so that he was CC'd even during the brief second of invisibility, so that it didn't matter that he was invisible for that brief second.
Yeah, very nice play by Huge. Nice plays all around coming out from Texas Arlington, clawing their way back into this kind of a disastrous 10 minutes they had early on. When looks like RF Legendary and Cloud and Guyon were pretty much everywhere. So they're doing really well. Gold's still down in favor of Fear Gaming, but they're leaving it up in kills. They even got a turret on their side. Dragon is going to be up in about a minute 20. See if anybody. We'll see who has the control over it.
Up on RF Legendary's rumbles. That's a big deal. If they can actually, if they can take him out of the fight right now, they might be able to secure the vision around the Dragon Pit and go.
Oh my God! But Pheqes Wolf, the damage, my God, and the equalizer finishes him off, giving a double kill over to RF Legendary. My God, that's a very scary LeBlanc.
Terrifying rumble as well.
Yeah, terrifying rumble too. Let's not get it wrong here, but yeah, that burst coming out from LeBlanc was super surprising.
I mean, that's the Morellonomicon power spike that so many mid laners have been talking about recently. That item has become a staple. Stronghold. A staple is a good word. As Hao Chao flashes forward to finish off our legendary.
Did you get a shutdown for that? I don't think you got a shutdown for that.
Actually no, because he'd only gotten 2 kills
since the
last time he died.
Still another kill going over to Hao Chao. Adding to it. He's actually building a Bilgewater Cutlass. Might be going into Blade of the Ruin King. Actually, probably going to the Blade of the Ruin King. I don't see him getting the X-Tech Revolver.
Hybrid Courtney, it could maybe work.
Yeah, right. Creative and a little bit of a misstep here. Not sure he's going to be doing it. Actually, he does get away. Flashes over into the Gromp area, but he's going to walk into Princess Seo. Does pick up that kill. So yeah, it's that's creative down right when the dragon's going to be up. It's not a good time to be down. It looks like a teleport is coming out from RF Legendary. Equalizer is not up. Hao Chao being taken down half health with the Mimic and Distortion. Oh, no, that was not Mimic. That was actually... Yeah, no, that was Mimic, actually. That was Distortion and Mimic, so that's a giant power spike down for Pheqes Wolf. And now it's pretty much a fight over that Scuttle Crab.
Half of Hao Chao's hit points taken away as well, though. That's kind of a big deal, seeing as Hao Chao is the stronghold of power for UTA right now. That is a fight!
Dude! She came out from the back lines with a Resonating Strike onto I Am Anjo. Now a double kill going over to Kakarot. RNZ does give his life for it, though. There's the Equalizer being thrown down, trying to choke out area, but Final Spark going to pick up a kill onto Kakarot. He's unstoppable now. Big change from the laning phase.
Yeah.
And now Pheqes Wolf's on the run here. Mimic is going to be up pretty soon. Still has his flash up. I think he's going to be able to get out of this one. And pick up a kill. What? That was a very long ethereal chain.
Yeah, that was...
Oh my God.
Impressive. I am sincerely impressed with that, even though he did go down. And it looks like it's going to be UTA picking up this second Dragon League here. First one for them, though.
Yeah, that was quite the exchange all around. And...
oh, here's the Grand Skyfall, though. They might be in some trouble.
Yeah, I mean, I Am Anjo is there. Not really much else to follow it up, because Hao Chao is very powerful. Exhaust does go down on him, mitigating a lot of damage. Kakarot picks up the kill onto Cloud and
Nobody's going down!
No, as Princess needs the auto attack. There it is. Longest range in the game as base stats, anyways. And we'll go over to Creative, and now Hao Chao getting the shield thrown onto him. May actually pick up a double kill here, but RNZ does pick up that one on the back lines. Kakarot blocking the ace in the hole. Oh my God.
Got way too greedy right there.
Yeah.
Forgot about the Lux shields.
RF Legendary, he is here. Hao Chao needs to get out of there. He is out.
Oh, Legendary going greedy too.
Yeah, he's trying to get a little greedy here. Speaking of greed, not going to work. Yuji does pick up that kill over onto Creative. Flashes over there. Or doesn't flash, but launches himself over there. Now Equalizer going down. Looks like Yuji and Arinzi. I'm going to assume Arinzi is going to go down. Oh my god, no, he's not! He's still going to get away. He healed himself. There it is. There's the Electric Harpoon.
Whew, finally.
Yeah, right into Arinzi's backside. So yeah, that was
like I nearly fell out of my seat. I was so close to the edge.
Yeah, there's a very extended fights going on. I feel like that's a trend with us, and I think I might have said that before too.
Whew. Anyways,
right.
We get back to a bit of quiet on the map here, and it's a good time to go down and look at some of the item builds. Caitlyn has finished off a Static Shiv and an Infinity Edge. That is a big power spike, but Hao Chao looks to be going back to base right now. Probably has a lot of money in his pockets, and yeah, it does.
1800.
Finish off the Blade of the Ruined King, so that is a huge spike for him. A little bit of an interesting choice. I haven't seen Corky's rush a second Blade of the Ruined King. Usually you'll see them go into the Infinity Edge just because of how powerful that item is. Pretty much every AD carry buys it in this current meta. But
yeah,
the King's going to be really nice for helping him deal with the Rumble and Pantheon, who both want to be up in his face.
I mean, that's kind of all, though, and if he is positioning himself properly, he should be able to get away from them. I'm kind of disagreeing with the Blade of the Ruined King. We'll see how it plays out for him. He's quite fed, and I think he might just want to peel for himself, like you said, and just kind of let his team be able to dive in, because Yuji certainly isn't going to peel for him. We've seen how all over the place he is. He's not going to peel for anybody. And Kakarot, I think he's just going to try to save himself, because he's actually getting pretty fed as well. Actually, that's not getting pretty fed. He is fed now, 626. So I don't know. I think maybe the Blade of Ruined King is a good job. Like I said, we'll see how Hao Chao plays it out.
Kakarot had a bit of a rough laning phase, but didn't allow it to get to him. He didn't allow it to put him on tilt, and so he took the 2 deaths in stride. Hasn't given up any others this entire game so far, and he's managed to sometimes opportunistically and sometimes completely deservedly pick up kills here and there and pull himself back into the game.
Yeah, he's been landing some great funnel sparks, and the shields.
The
very
shields
helpful.
have been incredibly on point.
Yeah, she's been lifesavers, quite literally.
Delicious round little hard candies. Yep, that's what the shields have been.
I would take them.
It looks like both teams are sort of grouping towards the mid lane. We might get another proper team fight here. And in terms of comp, I would actually say that in an all-out team fight, UTA probably has the upper hand, because Sona and Malphite are incredibly good team fighters. And on the other side, there's really the only AoE huge impact spell that I can see there is Rumble's ulti, which can't be underestimated. Equalizer is very, very powerful.
Yeah, not at
but
all.
There's so much AoE coming out from the other side that in a proper team fight, considering, assuming that everyone positions decently and no one's caught out at the beginning, I could see UTA taking home that victory.
Definitely will be up to how coordinated they can be and how much vision control, definitely, because yeah, vision is a huge thing, and we're about to see that right now. Is Hao Chao not gonna do anything? Never mind on that vision. But either way, Arinzi might be getting caught out because of his lack of vision here. Crescendo is gonna catch out Wolf, but RF Legendary with the Flame Spitter over the wall on the Wolf side. Gonna pick up the kill anyways.
And this is what Fear Gaming has been doing pretty much the whole thing. They haven't been going for the big wombo combo team fights. They haven't been taking those opportunities. They've been taking the skirmishes that lead into other skirmishes that lead into global objectives, rather than taking the 4-on-4 or 5-on-5 fights. As the game wears on and the enemy team groups up against them, it might be harder and harder to do, but they've managed to pull off picks at a rate of about 1 or 2 per every few minutes for this entire game, and it's what's given them the global lead.
They've been definitely doing a good job playing.
Yeah,
there's the equalizer. Very nicely played. It's gonna block off Kakarot almost. Pretty much zone everyone on Texas out. Princess Seo by himself, and Peckinwolf comes in, does a ton of damage, and gets the kill onto Hao Chao. Shut down. Going over to him. Korea picking up Ice Princess Seo. So that's gonna be a turret. Shoving back Texas, and now Fear Gaming, they're in control.
Yeah, showing that even with a team somewhat pick-oriented, you can still go for those team fights so long as you drop a good equalizer.
Yeah, I would say they zoned him out and picked him off anyways. Out in the open, that was incredible.
They sort of turned it into a catch by breaking up the enemy team into 2 pieces and dealing with them one after another.
Yeah, that was a great, very well-placed equalizer. by RF Legendary. So yeah, definitely even play to their comp when it doesn't look like they can.
Oh, that's a big back though. RF Legendary is going to be going.
Yeah, got an inhibitor out of it. Call it worth.
Yeah, I would certainly call that one worth.
Has his teleport up. He's might be a little late for Dragon. I don't know if they can contest Dragon actually without RF Legendary there. He's been a big factor in all these team fights with his equalizer and not to mention his teleport coming in at the nick of time as well, being able to turn back an extended fight that was going out of their favor back into their favor. It doesn't look like he's going to help out with the Dragon this time.
Looks like they're going to be trading that inhibitor for a Dragon here, unless a Miracle Steal from Caitlyn over the wall actually gets it!
Oh my god! He got it!
I was saying that was like a far-fetched and miraculous proposition, but no. Caitlyn, with the built-over Peacemaker, gets the Dragon Steal and they have a team fight.
Yeah, I don't know why Pheqes going in so hard, but does pick down Kakarot quite a bit low. IIIIITS picks up that kill. Hao Chao returning it in kind, though. And then RF Legendary with that clutch, the clutch equalizer and teleport coming out again. Double kill onto Hao Chao as well. Only Ice Princess and Yuge around. They're on the...
I feel like we've been saying the same things about RF Legendary this whole game. Oh, look, he teleported well. Oh, he pressed R well. Well, I guess that's all you really need to do as Rumble. Farm, press R, and use your teleport.
And that's why he was so contested in Season 4 World Championships. And that was the thing. Rumble, you didn't really see that much until World Championships because they were playing more of an aggressive game during the LCS, during OGN, and things like that. While Rumble typically brings a more reserved game, but you can get fed and land and just do clutch teleports and I was saying teleports and equalizers. It won't matter. Pheqes is going to get that one with the ignite. My goodness. Massive power.
He could have been in a very bad place there, but at the last second he managed to sidestep Lee Sin's Q, and so he turned it around and he got the better of the engagement rather than actually going down, because he was actually quite low.
Yeah.
Lee Sin could have taken out an instant burst combo with his ultimate, but he just didn't get the gap closing that he needed.
Yeah, Pheqes' shoes are super blue and super suede. He's got them on, he's dancing, no problem. Ice Princess Seo can't even defend underneath the turret. Hao Chao is going to pick up Pheqes from the back lines, though. Monsoon shoving him back into RF Legendary's killing spree. And now here comes Grand Skyfall, and the equalizer being thrown right down on a Kakarot. He's not going to be able to get away from that stun. RF Legendary picking up another kill, and then Howling Gale going to knock up Renzi. They're going to rotate down to the mid lane inhibitor turret now.
There's nobody here to stop them. I mean, Yuge's Lee Sin is nearby, but he cannot take this on all by himself. So that is going to be the middle inhibitor falling while the bottom one is still down. And there, I mean, even if he wanted to take it on, he'd have to ignore these super minions, which he's trying to deal with right now. He's actually going in. The knockup lands.
Oh, that was so nice. The knockup lands, yes. And the Dragon Rage kick not going to be enough. But there's another Sonic Coconut and a Resonating Strike. Going to pick up IIIITS, but he's just trying to get some sort of KDA going for himself on his record because he knew he was going down. Creative picks up a return and kill. Now the top lane inhibitor going down as well. So all three inhibitors down for Texas Arlington. Now RF Legendary. What we're saying is welcome. Speaking of what we're saying, welcome. Cloud Nguyen actually going to be unstoppably forced, I guess you could say, to die by Hao Chao.
And I mean, that's going to be a few kills back to University of Texas, but that's really not going to give them any more of a footing back into this game. They've lost all three inhibitors. It is insanely difficult to come back from that sort of deficit. And over on the other side, Fear Gaming can just choose to go for a Baron right now. There's so many super minions shoving their way into UTA's base that really they can't feasibly defend against that. They'll get the Baron, and then they can come and have those double waves of super minions that are Baron buffed. Like, that is just a terrifying, terrifying idea.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, Fear Gaming can pretty much do anything they want right now. If they want that Baron buff, they can. I don't even think they need it. I mean, if they want it, they can get it. They're taking buffs right now. Why not?
Play the safe game.
Yeah, play the safe game. Just gonna, take all the camps up, timers on it. Their enemy will not have timers on their own buffs.
And looks like he's trying to make a play here, though.
Yeah, he's frisky. He's gonna try to get it, but does not get it. Actually, there's a flash dragon kick into the enemy team on creative. Pheqes gets up the kill onto Yuge in return, and then I am on Anjo blocking everyone with the monsoon. Creative stays alive. Now Kakarot is gonna be in trouble. Getting a kill over to creative. Everyone on Fear Gaming invading the base. Ice Princess Seo and Hao Chao, the only ones left alive.
As going to be game right here. There are so many super minions coming in from everywhere. Even if they manage to trade evenly in kills instead of trading down, this is desperation, and I don't think it's really going to matter.
And that was a nice unstoppable force.
It was. It landed on the 4 people, but I mean, they're so confident. RF Legendary is going into the fountain and turning into a golden rumble statue right there for them to see as his team takes away the Nexus.
Yeah, Hachao is at Infinity Edge now. I'm just looking to point out items at the last second here because Fear Gaming is just going to let this one go down by the minions instead of their own cord.
And there's the game.
Oh, that was pretty. The distortion into the final spark right into the face of Kakarot before he died. But, yeah, it doesn't matter. Minions are bashing down on the base. Congratulations to Fear Gaming.
Yeah, thank you guys for watching. Thank you, Pheqes, for being here.
Oh, yeah, more than happy, dude. It was fun.
And I'll see everybody tomorrow.
See yas.